Hi, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie, and I'm Debbie. Today we're reading for Monday through Thursday, January 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th. Now, when I'm doing Monday through Thursday, I use my Radley Valentine decks, my Archangel Power Tarot cards, my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will pull one from Inspirational Wisdom from Frances Monroe and Judy Mastrangelo, and I use my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, this is the introduction. This is going to be on all the videos. So if you come in for your specific sign, or if you cross-watch and you see this, it's the same for the beginning, just for the beginning. But what I will do is I will put down there in the descriptions the timestamp for when you can just jump over the introduction and go straight to your video. All right. Now, the other thing I will be doing is in this introduction, I will be using my Waite Rider tarot cards and my Colette Baron Read the Good Tarot. Basically, what I do with this is I am just reading for what's going on in the world. What is the world's energies like right now? Anything we need to be watching out for. So I kind of feel it's an important piece, but that's for you to decide. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, Holy Spirit, Source, and just say, what do you need? What do you need to say? What is needed to be said? Like I said, general reading, take what you like, leave the rest. May or may not resonate. Couple of things. We do have the Chinese New Year, or, the starting on January 22nd. It is the year of the rabbit, or in some of the Asian cultures, the year of the cat. Very similar, or if not the same, characteristics. Now, what I was reading, and I posted it, that it actually starts, that piece of the year actually will start, I think it was February 4th, but I put that into my, under our Just Community page. So that was a couple of days ago. So you might want to take a look at that. So we do have the new moon on the 21st, this happening on the 22nd. It's still not changed over what the year is all about, but it's still new opportunities, new possibilities also. Now on the 22nd, 23rd, we also have Uranus going from retrograde to direct. So right now it's in a very slow-mo motion. Retrogrades the planets don't actually go backwards, and I loved this from one of our subscribers, commented that the world just wobbles a little bit, so it gives us a new and fresh perspective. So it is going direct. All the planets will then be direct. Like I said, Uranus is going a little bit slow motion right now, so the expect the unexpected energies are intense. We had Mercury just go direct also, so there's a little bit of a shadow that goes beyond. So we have a little bit of that shadow, and Mars, what was it, earlier, it went direct also. So we have all the planets going direct. The thing about it, when I talk about direct, is it's more a case that these planets will do what they do. However, the environment is changing around them. I told you that Saturn will be going into Pisces. Pisces is the last season of the astrological year. So in Pisces, we've been going through the age of Pisces for the last 2,000 years. That's about religion and business government. And, I call it the business of religion, the rules and regulations. Pisces is a very deep, introverted energy. So it does have a lot of dreams and fantasies, but there's another part of it that does have this rules and regulations. However, we have Saturn, which is the father of rules and regulations, going into Pisces. So I'm looking at some major cleanup energies for the next whatever it goes, 2 years, 23 months, 24 months, and that will start in March. And then of course, I've been talking about how Pluto, which has been in Capricorn, and it's all since 2008, for 3 months, again in March, will be going into Aquarius. Aquarius has thoughts, has, is friendships, is about the people, is about new ideas. So, this is, when Pluto was in Capricorn, there was a moment about was it a year ago? Year ago? Was it 2 years? Year ago, 2 years, whatever, that Pluto and Capricorn was in the direct position, or the same position it was in 1776, which was part of that Revolutionary War energy. So as we go into Pluto going into Aquarius, there's the rebuild, there's the new ideas, there's the possibilities, but it only goes there for 3 months. But like I'm saying, all these planets are going direct. Uranus does the back and forth, goes direct once a year, goes, retro, it does this at least once a year. Mercury does it 3 to 4 times, Mars every 26 months. The thing is about it is when these change, or when our perspectives of these planets change, things look different. But remember, they can be doing the same thing, but their environment changes. Okay, so they're doing it in a new environment. So even if they've been doing it, Mercury, like I said, 3 to 4 times a year, now their environment is changing. So it is all new, fresher energy too. So I told you 22nd, 23rd, I'm looking at my little cheat sheet here. Uranus goes direct. The 25th, we have Aquarius sextiling with Jupiter, which is in Aries. That is a positive energy. So that'd be the 24th, 25th. And then on the 26th, 27th, Venus enters Pisces. So we got, Venus is about emotional relationships. Again, we have that dreamy energy around us of Pisces. But then remember, Pisces can be strict too. Pisces can be, this is the way it needs to be done. But Pisces is also the great manifester. So it could be a time to manifest. When Venus goes into Pisces, it could be a time to manifest that relationship you're looking for. All right, so here we go. 2 cards popped out of the desk. This is, and I'm not sure, I'm kind of feeling like maybe it's these two, but this way, but we'll see. We will see what we will see here. Let's see what else we might have with the Weight Rider deck here. And do this. Oops. Anytime that there is a shift in moon, remember new moon is about all the possibilities. It's new seasons. During Aquarius season, we will have the Leo full moon. I believe too that this new moon is a super moon, so it's a very close. The moon is closer in the orbit to the Earth than before. Anyway, so let's see what we've got here. For our third card, what's going on, higher power? What's going on in the world? Okay, first card is balance. Balance. So now, we have basically in the tarot, and I tell people if you watch me long enough, I explain the cards, and you'd be able to read your own cards. Maybe not with the intuition, but the intuition will come. But if you watch me, because I give the explanation. So this is Pentacle energy. Pentacle energy is earth energy, money energy. It is associated with Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. Now, we still have Mercury is still in Capricorn. Uranus is going direct in Taurus. Now, Virgo's just kind of chilling out a little bit right over there. And I think Virgo energy, if you have any Virgo in your natal chart, I think that's kind of like, well, we get to business, but keep your eyes off of me. Anyway, we've got a 2. 2 is crossroads, choices, decisions. It's coming together. You can see that he is, I'm not quite sure if he's necessarily juggling or if he's just trying to keep things in motion. But there is this money energy, money, job, career, could be home. There is this money energy that's just being I'm kind of getting this, pay Peter to, or rob Peter to pay Paul. Just have to kind of keep things in balance, not necessarily as exciting as I want it to be, but there's a little bit of stress, there's a little bit of tension with this energy. However, if you think of this as a rubber band, nothing is being really pulled on this. It's just kind of waving around. It's a little bit unbalanced. He's standing on one foot. The waves are there, but it's not overwhelming. It's not overwhelming. So if you're feeling overwhelming stress, if you're feeling that there's a lot of stress with the money situation, which I'm not going to say there isn't, do not let it overwhelm you. Keep your eye, here. Now, I think that about a week ago, when one of my introductions, I said, watch the money. This is a balance energy. This is trying to balance the energies, balance the money. In some ways, he's doing a little bit of a juggling act, again, robbing Peter to pay Paul. But at the same time, it's not, I just feel like he's not out of control at this moment. So even though it may feel out of control, it's really not out of control. It's just the anxiety that appears or that comes through with this. Okay, so let's go on. Next card. So here we have the wand energy. Like I said, there's 4 energies. There is earth, there is fire. Now, fire is our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. It's passionate, burning, determined. Remember, we have Jupiter in Aries right now, and Jupiter wants to provide. Jupiter wants good things, and Aries is about action and action steps. Let's get this moving. Leo, like I said, we do have, I think it's the 4th or 5th of February, we have that full moon. So Leo energy will be starting to get stronger, passionate, burning, determined, very, very committed. So the court cards have dual energies. This one, the page has the earth as the underlying energy. The knight has the fire as the underlying energy. Wands is fire. So this is fire energy. This is moving forward energy. This is not, this is like, okay, I've got my plan. Don't stop me. This is not being contained. Okay? It's not like the air energy when you see the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is kind of like, I don't give a darn anymore. I'm just going to go do it. The Knight of Wands, the fire energy, does have a bit of a plan, is going into action, is making, it's a very calculated risk, and is not really taking a no for an answer. Okay? So let's see what we've got here. Now we have the Page of Wands. So we have the money and we have the fire. We have the earth and we have the compulsion, I have to do this, I have to do this. So here the Page of Wands is a combination of both. Underlying is that earth, overlying is that fire. So the page generally is a messenger. So you might be here, the world, there might be some news about money and struggles, and yet do not be worried or afraid type of thing. But the page, so there is that underlying of the earth, money, job, career type of stuff. But you've also got that commitment, that passion, that I really want to make some changes. So there's something happening between the money and the fire, something between the stability and the the commitment. So the page wants to get started, wants to make some changes, wants to go forward. Generally, the page is usually about has a connection with a new job, a new career, a new way of making money, a new path in that earth energy. And then the Wands is passionate. The Wands just says, yes, this is what I want going on. So there's a little bit of this balancing, this juggling of this money energy. It does have some choices with us too. Do I do this? Do I not do this? So we have this, this up and down type of feeling, but it really kind of puts the world in gear and kind of says, no, I'm not necessarily liking where I'm at. We need to make some changes. We need to be passionate. We need it, and we need it kind of now. Okay, whatever that meant. Like I said, I have learned to, or I still am learning to just deliver what comes through and not try to make too much sense of it. So let's see what we've got with the Colette Baron read. What we have here. Please, please, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. You don't know how much that really helps. It just, I'm not quite sure what's going on with YouTube, but it's just not necessarily working out the way I would like this to work out. Okay, let's see what we have here. Here we go. Higher power, what else would you like to say? What's going on in the world? What is going on in the world? Now remember, anything reversed is usually strong energy. That's how I read the cards. Here we go. Okay, now we have the Queen of Water. So the Queen stands in her royalty. The Queen is, is somebody who you do not take advantage of. The Queen is somebody who makes a lot of rules. She does it with her heart, but she also does it with her thoughts and her mind. Now, water energy is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Remember, I was saying that Venus will be going into, did I say it was Pisces? Yes. Oh, no. Was it Pisces? Let me go back and check that a second. Was it Pisces that Venus is going into? Yes, Venus is entering into Pisces. So there's a lot of emotional energy with that. There's a lot of loving energy. There's a lot of, clearing out of clearing the rules in a relationship energy. So the Queen's energy underlying is water. So here we have fire, fire, and here we have water, water. She is very intuitive, very loving, very caring energy. She does get a little stressed out with what's going around because sometimes she doesn't necessarily feel as she's in control, and she's a queen. She should feel in control. But this queen is always a little bit on that shakier side. Well, I'm saying for right now, this queen feels a little bit of the shakiness, feels a lot of that emotion, but also knows that with love, anything and all things are possible. So we've got interesting energy. We have a lot of earth energy. We have earth energy. We have a lot of fire energy. And now we have that water energy. The only energy that we did not talk about is our sword energy. And that is also our air energy. And that is our Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Now, Libra's kind of taking a little bit of a break too. Don't worry. They'll soon be in the game again. And also Venus does have a good association with Libra too. So anyway, air energy is your thought processes, thinking things through, making plans, also hearing news. And we do have Saturn still in Aquarius, and we still have Mars still in Gemini. So interesting times. But remember, we're changing. It's all, these things may happen very scheduled, but the other the environmental, the scenery changes. It changes, but it's all in a different, it's changing again. It's changing. And I do feel, like I said, with Saturn going into Pisces, I feel there's going to be a lot of cleanup. There's going to be a lot of cleanup, especially in the business of religion and government. Okay, so again, please like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. It really helps. I do appreciate you doing that. And right now, we will start your videos. Oh, if you're just watching the introduction, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye. Hello, my Tauruses. So Uranus is going direct, so it is right there watching whatever it's going to be watching. So let's see what we have going on for you. It's remember, Uranus is the expect the unexpected planet, and it likes to cause a little bit of mischief, but it also can create some very positive energies too. So don't underestimate or don't be afraid of that. Okay, so here we have a card popping out. Let's see what we have going on. Higher power, what do you have? What do you have for my Tauruses? What else would you have for my Tauruses? This is like expect the unexpected energy. It might be a little bit hard to keep your equilibrium going. It might be a little bit hard to it just kind of keep that balance, because there is part of this is very exciting energy, And even though it's been there since 2018, it'll be there 2025, your landscape is changing. Things are changing in how it's going to be reacting. So it's not going to be the same old, same old. You might expect it to be, but it's not going to be. Anyway, let's see what we've got going on here. Nothing is reversed. My Taurus is. Okay, we have the 2 of Ariel, keeping balance. Ariel is your energy. It is also Capricorn, and it's Capricorn, it's your energy. It's Virgo energy. Money, job, career. Remember, we had the 2 of Pentacles in the introduction, so you may want to take a look at that to see what I said about the 2 of Pentacles. You know, it's kind of the juggling energy. Now, this could be work-life balance for you. It could be money energy. You know, like, you know, I think I said in the beginning, you know, like taking from one to, you know, the other. I don't feel it's so much the Pentacle energy as I talked about, though I'm not saying it's not. It's like I said, I felt like this has an equilibrium. I felt like this has you, okay, now stay calm, you know, I'm not, you know, if you're feeling not well, you go see a doctor, and I don't give health advice, but I feel like this is you, you know, trying to keep your balance, trying to keep your, you know, just between everything that's going on, trying to keep your sanity, trying to keep your general outlook, you know, in a healthy, balanced way, if that makes sense. So anyway, let's go on here. So the 2 is crossroads, choices, decisions. Could be coming together with a partner. Ariel, again, is your energy. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. I just get this feeling kind of like, okay, let's breathe in. Let's breathe out. Let's keep things, you know, things calm. You know, it's almost over. We're almost through this. We're getting through this. And it's just, we're so close to whatever the next step is. Let's just keep going through and keep very focused also. So I don't know if that's very personal to somebody. Again, breathe through it. Don't allow distractions. Don't allow distractions also. So here we go. The next one is the 8 of Michael. So 8 has unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. Michael is air energy. It's sword energy. It is Aquarius. It is Gemini. It is also Libra energy. So remember, Capricorn and Taurus, very big right now. Aquarius and Gemini, very big right now. Thought processes, thinking things through. Again, this is like, you know, I told you about your mindset. You know, your mindset has to be, let's get through this. Let's just focus. Let's keep moving. Don't allow the fears to, you know, to hold on to me. You know, I am not bound to this. I am keeping moving forward. I am taking action. I am not, you know, I don't have to just sit here and just, you know, and just do nothing. So there is movement with this. Again, it's about balance. It's about focus. I know that they're almost like the same ways. This has a reality energy. This is a physical energy, and this is a thought energy. This is a, you know, a let's keep myself going forward energy. I'm not going to allow myself to. I'm not allowing myself to have negative thoughts, okay? Anyway, you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So interesting with that one. This is the 8 of Swords, where the lady is sitting, you know, basically she's surrounded by swords, and she's got the binds on, and she's kind of like, oh, you know, how do I get out of this? Well, all she has to do is take off her blinders and take off anything that's, you know, everything's loose. It's an illusion. It's not real. It's not real. You're not trapped. There is, you know, it's just that this 2 of Ariel kind of gives you that, okay, I got to get this done. I got to get this done. So, you know, you're feeling kind of trapped a little bit. Just look beyond and focus on where you want to be once this is over. So sometimes when I get these cards, it's like, you know, I'm on a project and the project doesn't seem to want to move. Now that's when I was working a standard position. It's like, okay, you know, and it's like, it's just not doing anything. And I do feel kind of stuck. I do feel kind of trapped in that. But each day is a new beginning, and we do have that new moon energy. You do have, part of this is Uranus just kind of like not doing anything, and you want to just shake your fist and say, move it, Uranus, move it. So here we go. Next card is the Seven of Raphael. So 7 is a divine number, divine energies, divine umbrella. I love the 7 because it means, it always makes me understand and feel that I am being watched over. And even when things don't go the way I want them to go, they will go the way they are supposed to for my betterment. So Raphael is our water energy. It is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I told you lots of things are going on with Pisces right now. And even though I was talking about, Saturn, remember, Venus is going into Pisces, so that's all about relationships. And Neptune is still in Pisces, so there is a lot of Pisces energy right now. So that's spiritual. It is flowing. It is very, just very emotional energy. So the 7 of Raphael is the 7 of Cups, and it's all about choices. It's all about, so some of the choices can be, how are you going to handle the situation? Are you going to keep your balance? Are you going to just kind of go, I can't do this anymore and just give up? And that's a choice. That is a choice. And it's not a bad choice. Maybe it's time to redirect. Maybe it's time to, to step back and look at things. But the 7 of Raphael says that you'll be able to move forward once you do make a decision. Okay? So time to make a decision, be clear on what you want and take action, a need for detoxification. So whatever this has been, it's kind of like, detoxification is like taking a really good spiritual and physical bath. It's like, oh, I just need to move out of this. I don't, this is, to take a need for a detoxification has a lot to do than being in a toxic environment. Okay, so, and that in itself is a choice. Okay, sometimes we don't feel that we have that choice, and I've been there where it's like, oh yeah, but you still have a choice to maybe not get out of it at that moment, but you can make some plans. You can make some plans, updating if it's a work thing, and this is the easiest to explain, if it's a work thing, update your resume and start moving it out, getting it out to people. Go talk and see if you're in a job situation. Look and see if your HR has other positions. So there is ways to detox, but it's about choices. A lot of this is about choices, isn't it, for you? Okay, let's see, guardian angels, what do you have for our Tauruses here? What's going on about our Tauruses here? The 4 of action. Now, I love this one because 4 is about leaderships, organization, stability. Action is our fire energy. And this is a really positive energy. There's a completion to this energy. And with the completion, there is a celebration. Okay? So whatever this is going on, it's kind of like you make a choice, and and a choice could be even, like I said, waking up each day and saying, okay, we're going to get this done. But there's a choice here. Emotional choice, and then you get this, meaning that there is a completion, and with that completion there is a celebration. Your hard work and sincere efforts lead you to a sense of safety, contentment, and financial security. You deserve to take a break and enjoy the magnificent life you've created. It may be time to celebrate a wonderful event, such as an engagement, a wedding, buying a new home, or the birth of a child. So like I said, there's a completion. With the completion, there is a celebration. It just might have been it might have just been rather rough to get through, and I'm sorry about that, my Tauruses. So is the completion for next week? I hope it is. I hope it is. Let's see what we've got going on. What is going on with the angels and fairies for my Tauruses? What do we have for our Tauruses here? What do we have for our Tauruses? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Here we go. Okay. I give you star dreams. Now this popped up this is the first time that I've been seeing it with this group of readings, but it did pop up in another reading. So this is why I tell you, if you cross watch and if you see the same card, there's a message trying to be said to you. And you would cross-watch. Well, sometimes you just called to the message, but sometimes it's because of your natal chart. So, feel blessed and know that the troubles that have followed you are now far behind you. Whoa. I love that one. I do love that one for you. So it looks like a lot of this, it's on its way out. Okay, let's see. Crystal or energy. I love that. I love that. Feel blessed. The troubles that have followed you are now far behind you. All right, so let's see where we're at here. Crystal or energy for my Tauruses. Here we go. Okay. Blue kyanite. Connecting with animals, that's always good for a Taurus. Telepathic abilities, well, yes, you're very telepathic. Finding your true path, but also finding clarity. That does help. Clarity kind of puts things in its right spot. So, all right, my Tauruses. So, something being completed. Finding, what did that one say? Troubles that have followed you are now far behind. I hope so. Okay, please do me that favor. You, my Tauruses, you're always so supportive, but please go ahead and do the likes. It's all getting weird again with the algorithms. They must have changed. Well, I know they change things quite often, so please do the like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications in order to keep me going and keep me coming back on. As always, though, my Tauruses, and this is the most important part, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.